There have always been these home workout plans. There's been videos forever, right? What's his name? Richard Simmons doing these sweating to the oldies.
Richard
Um,
Simmons, Jane Fonda.
yeah,
Mm.
the oldies but goodies. These have been around forever. People have been working out in their own houses with VHS tapes forever. This is something they can use a huge burst in popularity. I still don't hear about a lot of people doing it. I don't know why it's just me. I guess because they all went to the gym and they're still trying to find what to do instead of the gym. That's a great option, I think. With the internet, those videos don't cost money anymore for the most part. There's subscription services, usually pretty affordable, but you don't have to buy a DVD in the mail anymore, is what I'm saying. There are fitness apps that will remind you to work out, and they'll have workouts. You can ask your Alexa or your OK Google to. They all have apps like, give me a 5-minute workout, give me a 10-minute workout, give me whatever it is. Jane Fonda's thing. I don't know if she has one still, but there's lots of things like that with apps. If you're an app person, for me, I'm on YouTube all the time. There are tons of YouTube workout sites. You got to find the ones that work for you. I just threw out a couple names here. Fitness Blender. There's one, this woman, Pamela Reif, who puts on a bunch of videos. You got to find the ones that you like and that fit what you do. I don't know if anyone wants to put in the chat any types of YouTube sites or workout apps or other things like that that are free that they like doing. Because my advice would be fiddle around, right? Try some free ones, see what you like. Maybe try some non-free ones that have a free trial. See if you like it enough to subscribe and find what works for you.
Yeah, and just a caveat too, making sure to check and make sure that the people that you're watching have a legitimate background also in exercise. So making sure so you don't pull something or they have you do something outrageous. So making sure that it's a certified, vetted personal trainer, perhaps.
That's a good point. Yep. And also, if you get some of the more popular ones or ones with good ratings, you can read reviews of these too. So you can see if people are saying this person's out of control, right? This person doesn't know what they're talking about. That's another way of checking that too. But the easiest way is make sure that they have a background in fitness, that they're trained, right? Someone who's a trained personal trainer, that's probably the safest. Without a personal trainer license or degree or whatever you need to do that certification, doesn't mean that they're dangerous. It's just less guaranteed, right? But if they have a really strong background in fitness, maybe they're pretty good about it. If you get some person who just happens to be skinny and saying, you can be like me, do these ridiculous exercises, then you have to be a little more careful. So you have to find the ones you like. Different lengths, different kinds of workouts, whether it's low impact aerobic. Aerobic, but low impact things like yoga, Pilates, whether you like the high intensity interval training, those are ones where you should be more careful not to injure yourself. But you might like those because you work out sometimes less time, more intensity. Or a combination, that's what I do. I found a couple YouTube sites I like when I want a quick one, I don't have much time. Or I do the Pamela ones. I like her ab ones. I do this other one. I like their high intensity workouts, and then I go for a run occasionally when the weather's good. My dog can't run as good as some Australian dogs can, but that would be another option if she could. So it's finding what works for you, a combination. So, as I've said, working out indoors, in your own doors, not in the gym's doors. Videos I love. There's other things. What if you just don't have the motivation to work out on your own, right? The videos are great, but the person's not there. You can try things with live interaction. There are online classes. There are workout groups. These popped up, of course, big time in the beginning of the pandemic, but they're still around. And I found an article on cnet.com here. Zoom workout classes to try. So you could either get this link or, of course, you could just Google Zoom workout classes to try, especially if you write CNET, then this article is going to come right up. And they've got some places to start. You don't if you don't want to be with strangers, now you're getting picky. First of all, you won't work out by yourself, and you won't work out with other people in a workout class environment. Well, it's okay, because you can also do things like a Zoom dance party with friends. I know that might seem silly. That wouldn't be my choice necessarily. Love my friends, but it depends on your friends, right? It depends on what you like to do. So this is another option, even if you don't like all that other stuff. And then if you just hate the idea of working out, you can trick yourself into working out. Do chores that are pretty active at home. Sometimes even just gardening and vacuuming is at least some degree of physical exercise. And there are certainly some things that you can do around the home that are pretty darn active, pretty strenuous. So finding those, mowing the lawn in a 1 million degree weather out here in the South, that's a pretty good workout. And the other thing that was mentioned before is getting when your family has a plan together, right? So if you can get your kids, you can get your partner, get your best friend, whoever it is involved, then they hold you accountable, and you'll just enjoy it more socially. You're much less likely to bail when you're not bailing only on yourself, but you're bailing on someone you're with too, and you've kind of made a bond, a pact to do it.